If you're not really sure what to do when your test period ends, because we have 6-month test period and 12-month test period, the great news is nothing. The only time that the state of California can review your documentation is during what they have set up to be the test period. So if you're doing an interstate commerce exemption with an airplane, once the 6 months is over, after that 6-month test is over, you could fly that airplane inside of California, never leave California, and it has no effect on your exemption process. If you're doing a vessel and you're keeping it outside the state for a year, once that 12-month test period is over, they don't get to ask what you were doing with it in the following year or the following month. So you do not have to worry. As soon as the test period ends, you no longer have to send us any documentation relative to that specific test period. I just got through telling you that once your 6-month or 12-month test period is over, you don't have any more documents to send us. That's only true if you've done a great job of sending us in all the documents. We still need all of the documents that should have been collected and sent to us during the test period. Don't confuse what I said. It doesn't mean you won't be sending us any more documents. If your consultant is asking you for something and you haven't sent it yet, she's going to persist and make sure that you send it, because we need all that stuff. The point of this video was, once you have sent us all of the documentation for the test period, whatever test period you're in, then there's no requirement by law that we give them any documentation that covers a time period after the test period. That'll help. I just gave you a video about not sending in documentation after the test period. There is one place where that doesn't apply. If you're doing the interstate commerce test or a charter test where it's business use documentation and you have to continue to support for your IRS, your CPA stuff that they need, the business support, because the IRS requires that you continue to use your aircraft at more than 50% of the total flight hours. So if you're doing an interstate commerce test, starting on the 7th month, we continue to collect the documentation from you. What's different is that when you're doing the interstate commerce test, which we collect from you, and we prepare the tax return and we defend the audit, that has to do with your California sales or use tax. But you have an additional requirement for your CPA. He needs documentation to support that, from an IRS standpoint, that you're using your aircraft sufficient amount of time in business to maintain its deductions. Where this can be a problem for you is now, currently, this being 2019, if you buy an airplane, you're allowed to write off 100% of the purchase price the year that you bought it. Let's say you bought $1 million airplane and you wrote off $1 million off your taxes this year. If next year your total use of the aircraft for the following year, your flight hours, it falls below 50%, and we're going to hold you to 60, okay, you're going to have recapture at ordinary income rate. So don't let it happen. We're here to support you. We're here to be kind of looking over your shoulder to make sure that you don't make these mistakes. We're here for you. This new service that we offer is called Verify.